Hello and welcome back to FT Business School. The past few years have seen business schools think long and hard about how they teach, what they teach and who they teach it to. But can they reinvent their teaching models given the stranglehold that tenured professors have over the curriculum? Indeed, have business school courses actually changed very much in the past 20, 50 or even 100 years? I'm joined today by Zaheer, Dean of the Carlson School at the University of Minnesota. Professor Zaheer, can we see business schools reinventing themselves, or are we going to be seeing the same old subjects told over and over again?
Absolutely. We have to reinvent ourselves. We have to be entrepreneurial. We have to be responsive to the market. And in response to your question, frankly, I think the way to effect change in business schools is to do things that our faculty are excited about. Just to give you an example, the last time before this current spate of innovation that we've been engaged in, the last time we introduced a new program at the Carlson School was 2000. We started the Executive MBA program in Vienna. But since then, from 2014 to 2017, we're introducing 6 new programs. And these are basically in response to the market, things that faculty are excited about. The amount of excitement about changing things is huge right now.
Yeah, so we're talking about programs and the structures of programs, but right. What about what is actually taught, the actual subjects that are taught on the
subjects
curriculum?
keep changing. For instance, we've just completely revamped our full-time MBA curriculum. We've got more analytics in there, and that is in response again to the market and what's happening out there. We find that even traditional subjects like strategy are, the way they're being taught, what is being taught in them, is completely different. The industries that are interesting change all the time. And, so it's, I think there's actually, the faculty are quite sort of excited about new developments. So I wouldn't sort of take the position that you took that, that change is difficult.
Right. So just come back to that key subject, which is finance, isn't it?
Right.
Is shareholder value still king in business schools?
Is shareholder value still king in business schools? Shareholder value still matters. There is a lot more interest from the students about sustainable business models. There's interest in, as I said, in getting more than just the plain vanilla MBA. There's a kind of a desire to, we have to customize the program to the needs of individual students. So there is a lot of interest in dual degrees right now. We've had more than double the growth of the number of students who are working on dual degrees with us. And that's everything from the MD MBA to the JD MBA to the Masters of Healthcare Administration and MBA and the Masters of Public Policy and the MBA and the Master of Science in Business Analytics and the MBA. So there's just a lot of interest in getting, if you will, an MBA plus something more.
So are we going to see certain business schools become very strong in certain areas, do you think? Or do you think these are changes that are happening across every business school and every business school will still look the same as each other at the end of the day?
I think business schools will end up looking a little different, from each other. We are business schools after all. There is a certain sort of industry commonality out there. But certainly, we have a very great strength in business analytics, so I see us devoting more resources there, investing more in that area. There are other schools which may have a particular, strength in some area that they wish to pursue. But already business schools don't really look all alike. We are, for instance, a full portfolio business school. We have an undergraduate program, we have graduate programs, we have a PhD program, we have specialty masters. We have, the whole panoply, the executive MBAs, and not just in the US, but in Austria and in China. And every business school doesn't have exactly this kind of a footprint. So I don't think it's quite right to say that even now that business schools are all alike.
Professor Zaheer, thank you very much indeed. To keep up to date with the FT special series, Reinventing Business Schools, go to ft.com/business education.